Hello and welcome to Satisfactory, my 7th stream. My microphone is in shots. There we go. Huh, why is that in shot there but not there? Angles, eh? Angles. The mysterious world of angles. Yeah, so I have... Right, two things. I've had an upgrade. Me personally, so I bought a ring light, which means I'm now getting exposed. Well, I'm not being shoned on by white light rather than the orange light that was coming out of my, regular bulbs. And so I should be more my natural colour instead of Trumpian orange. I've also bought some new headphones. Look, so that white strip of bit rubbish where it's falling off, that's gone. And as you can see behind me, I've got a new chair. I've also got a new keyboard. Some cable management issues going on, but yeah, new keyboard and everything. All sorts of money being spent that I was planning to spend before the lockdown, and then there didn't seem any point. Yeah. So, also, I did something off stream. Now, I didn't really play the game. What I attempted to do, if we let's do it this way. So basically, these here are me attempting to fix the issue we were having, or I was having last time, with the truck, which had disappeared. The first 20 minutes of the last stream were me running backwards and forwards trying to find the truck, not quite understanding where it had gone. And what I discovered, there was a very helpful video on YouTube. Didn't have that many views actually, so I don't know if this is a prevalent problem. But there is a calculator, an online calculator that you can use. Well, it's like a combined calculator and... Oh, there we go. This is the issue, basically. This is the problem. There's some bug in Satisfactory. If I drive it, is that going to cause it to... No, you see it's half in the ground. And that's the issue, basically. So what we'll have to do... Because what it's doing, I mean, I've gone to this calculator and manually positioned these so that they're slightly above the terrain. It was quite a ball ache, to be honest with you, to do it. So this was the truck that disappeared, tractor that disappeared. But what happens, either when it spawns, it doesn't get the spawn right, so it puts them half in the ground, and if it puts them too low in the ground, they just drop down into nothingness. Or it's possibly a save bug, where basically when it saves the data, it saves them underground, basically. So what we'll have to do, we'll try and load it up again. Let's load it up directly. And we'll see if it gets it right this time. But as you can see from the file name, I've had several goes at this. Oh, you see the truck dropping in now. There we go. So it's now spawned it at the right height, but the logic is pretty atrocious with the vehicles, so it's now going to try and get back on its pathing and ram into my other vehicle, which we might as well try and move out of the way. And that's going to ram... No, I think it might ram into the tree. But yeah, the AI is pretty bad on the old vehicles. But yes, so we have our original tractor back. Am I racing my other tractor? Nearly. Yeah, so basically this was the tractor that we lost, that disappeared. And what happened it's something like 18,000 metres below the surface. And it's either some save bug that means that it dumps, it sets the height wrong, or it's a like a spawning bug where it spawns it underneath, underground. And I suspect it's probably that's why these are in the air, because these are clearly temporary structures, temporary things. And either when it's saving the game, or it's as I say, spawning them in, it's getting the height wrong. So it's I think there's a general height bug. Now, I assume it's a known issue, but yeah, that's clearly what's going on. That's why those are up in the air, and my tractor was underground. But yeah, so what I was planning to do this stream basically is go and kind of sort out the power. By which I mean, there's nothing wrong as such with our power, but obviously I was throwing this together not knowing what was going on, and basically, these pumps can do more power, can do more water. I don't need one pump per station, basically. I can't jump on. And we can support more stations, more power stations. How many have I actually got? It's only 2, I think, isn't it? But yeah, so we can sort of dismantle this and put it all back together again. But I think we probably need to go back to the base to get some more stuff. And I could take the, take it all apart, the base now as well. But yeah, I'm not quite sure what to think about that bug, because it's quite significant when you think about it. If it's just going to spawn vehicles underground, it kind of suggests that maybe we'd be better off. How much stuff have I got on me anyway? Well, I've got quite a lot on me, haven't I? Maybe we'd be better sticking with belts rather than using vehicles. Right, so I can make 54 of them. Okay. The big one is these, because we need them to make the level 2 logistics. Level 2 conveyors, which we need, because that's, the level 3s are those steel beams. Now, am I carrying any of them? Oh, I have. I got 162 of them. So we might be able to go level 3. That's interesting. But what I was thinking, you see, if we build an actual, because as it turned out when I was doing this water you can't pump from this, or if you can, I couldn't get it to work. So I don't mind sort of flattening all this area out with a sort of proper structures. But to do that, you see, I think we're going to need a lot of something I don't have. Yeah, concrete, you see. I'm not carrying a lot of concrete. And these, even though they look like, iron, they're made purely from concrete. I mean, that looks like iron to you? I mean, that looks like iron to me. But apparently it's pure concrete. Now, whether I put walls on, walls seem almost like a purely decorative thing. I don't know if maybe higher level, second stories can only be done maybe if you put walls on. But over here, I don't think I'm fussed about having stories. But yeah, those are steel iron. But yeah, my thought was, because we got 2, I think we got 2 coal patches. We might have 3. Let's have a quick scan. Go. Yeah, that's that one up there that we use it to transport, and then there's just this one here, which is actually 2 patches. Yeah, so we need to go back to the base, even if we're just collecting a load of. Hang on, there we go. Not this way. Even when we're just collecting a load of concrete, we don't usually carry concrete. But we could also grab whatever steel, steel things. I don't think I can get up here, can I? No. Okay. Let's see if we can... Oh! Oh, God. At some point I've hit the console. Huh? What? How do I get out of that then? Oh, there we go. I don't know what key I hit there to trigger that. Right. So, because I use this to get up manually, you know, to mantle over there, but it's not gonna cut the mustard to actually get the vehicle up, is it? So let's sort of dismantle it all. So we need to be a bit further over this way, I guess. Which would be a ramp. Like that, probably. Let's try and line it up. And then there was the weirdness before, wasn't there, that we need to put one of them in order to put one of them on top. Like that. And then we need another one of them. Oh. Like that. So it's happy if that's floating, but not the other thing. Flip that round. And we should be able to go here. Is this high enough? Maybe. Let's try... you're not going to let me attach one of them, are you? So if we just have another regular foundation, and then we can put one of them on top, and then a regular foundation. Should be able to drive across that. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Yeah, streaming a bit early today. Obviously normally start this at 3, but it's been a really busy week of work. Oh, hang on, what is that? What is that? Oh, of course we're on in the vehicle stuff, aren't we? What is that? Oh, crikey. No. No, I've not got my zapper on. Oh. They have attacked me. Why have they attacked me? I did nothing to them. Oh, crikey. Will you come up here, or are you going to leave me alone? No. Well, do come up here. Where have you gone? Let's see if we can't. Oh! So it's quite effective, this, against these lads. Except for the whole... It would be inconvenient of you to kill me at this exact moment, because I'm trying to build... Oh, will you stop that? Oh, I've accidentally done the blooming parachute then. Where have you gone? No, missed. That was inconvenient. Where have you gone? Looks like you're trapped on a ledge. Well, that was all a bit inconvenient, wasn't it? Right, so let's get my nuts back up. Should be another one somewhere over here. There we go. Can I kill somebody over here as well? If I did, I can't see where. Right. What is this? Oh, this is coal as well. Both of these coal. Oh, this is coal as well. Huh. Did I just not spot this? Or is it like spawned in? No, it can't have spawned in. Huh, okay. So there is a heck of a lot of coal over here then. Anyway, let's head back to the base. Grab the stuff we're after. Because we can use this tractor now to actually put the stuff in. Let's move out of the path of the vehicle. Yeah, so I was I started processing the archives and highlights and stuff on YouTube and stuff. I had a bit of a weird incident with one of them earlier on. The next one that's going up on Tuesday, the sound completely disappeared on it. Up on YouTube, this is. So I had to sort of re-upload it, and it takes, because of how I really don't understand why YouTube does, well, almost anything, but basically once you've uploaded a video to YouTube, it re-encodes it, even if you've set it, let's run you over, even if you set it, set the video up to be exactly what YouTube uses in terms of its streaming settings. You see that plant's floating as well. There's obviously either some spawn bug or save bug that lifts things off the ground or deposits them underground or whatever. Yeah, there's clearly a bug somewhere that means that basically the items don't end up where they should end up. But yeah, so the sound completely disappeared off that video, and because YouTube doesn't re-encodes the video, and I mean, it's because it's an archive of Twitch VOD. I'm guessing it probably isn't the right settings anyway. So, in this exact circumstance, it probably does make some sense. But it will do that irrespective of whether you've set it, exactly right. It's just like a default thing it does. Right. So what we want to do? What do we want to do? What we want, what we really want. What are they? Spiked rebars. Okay, so that's the ammo for the... Because we want loads of concrete, basically, in order to do this thing. Now, I haven't really been storing concrete. I haven't put it in a chest or anything. We do have what's on here, so we could kind of dismantle this and grab those bits. And then there's whatever it'll make as we're working. But we may have to make a trip back. We could always stick some limestone in the chest, couldn't we? In the tractor. See, I'm tempted to sort of just take a load of stuff over there. I don't think I need steel pipes for... Let's have a look at the recipes. So what are we going to be? Power stuff? Oh, we've got power storage now. Okay. We're going to be coal generators, so we need the rotor things. Am I making them? I do not know. But we need a lot of them. Biomass burners is all just normal stuff. Power lines is normal stuff. Oh well, biomass burners is irrelevant. But it's the water extractor we may need. Again, we need a bunch of them. But I've got 2 of them. I don't think I need, more than 2 to supply loads of power plants. But it's these things that we kind of need. Lots of rotors and the old reinforced iron plate. Alright, copper sheets, okay. Oops. And then the level 2 miner is what we'll need. Alright, so we need pipes for that, but not many. Encased industrial beams. Have I got any of them? I don't think I have. Anyway, we'll pop these back in, appropriate containers. Lots of barrel nuts. Have you got anything interesting in here that I might want? Don't think so. Biofuels, fine. So it's these rotors and reinforced plate we need lots of. We don't appear to need any modular frames, so we could leave them. What are you? Oh, you're steel ingots, okay. So we could take a bunch of them and then just make them kind of if we need more. But yeah, rotors and plates. Now have I got them? So if we plop you in there, you away. Let's leave the scanner and the medicinal thingy. We'll chuck these raw ones in the, you know, in the tractor. Now. Yeah, I kind of need to look and see, because there's no point continuing this production because it's so slow. So we might as well kind of dismantle this. And what have you actually got in you? Nothing, I would suspect. Oh, you got loads of frames, okay. But we can put them in there, or that in there. Is the music different? So that's reinforced plates in theory. We might as well. Get rid of all of this to be honest with you. So I'm going to be pulling up the entire base basically. So this would be producing rotors, but it's very, very slow. Or it is producing rotors, not would be. Yeah, I'm going to pull up the entire base. Whether we do that this time or just mess about with power today. Oh. Drive, not drive. Bench. Vehicle. Just make sure it's got coal in it. We'll put the rest in there. Put that in there, put that in there, and then there. Let's put all of them raw ones in there. Might as well put the concrete in there for now as well. And you can have my chainsaw. You see, this is what I'm worried about with that bug. If I leave this stuff in there between saves, it'll be gone effectively next time. And there didn't seem to be... Well, like you saw, when I loaded up the previous stream, at the beginning, when I loaded this up, one of the vehicles was half in the ground. You know, that's not a good sign for the sort of viability of vehicles, really. Yeah, so these are pretty slow, aren't they? But yeah, so what I was thinking is we sort of mess around with... Oh, this is all steel production, isn't it? Is it making anything... Well, I guess the steel beams, if we want to try... Oh, look at all these screws, crikey. But yeah, I was going to try and math out, basically. You know, look on the wiki and sort of try and work out how much we need of the various things. So, I mean, this would be quicker if I stuck some of these in directly, I think, wouldn't it? Because that's what it's kind of missing. So I'll hopefully make a few more rotors for us. We just kind of want to go around and sort of top up. Yeah, so we've got nice plentiful amounts of everything, really. And I can just chuck some of it in the tractor. What you do? I bet you're doing steel, are you? Yeah. So it looks like steel is actually quite easy to produce. Now, should I take some copper sheet? I mean, it was used on the old, what should we call it? The pump. We've got wires. What else? This is crammed full of iron plate, isn't it? Yeah. So let's always make sure we've got plenty of iron plate. What else? But your rods, aren't you? Yeah, your rods. And I got screws? No, I got loads of screws. What are you? More iron plate? So there's tons and tons of stuff over here. Little ingots. Have they changed the music, or is it just, you know, something to do with the level I'm at, as it were? Right, go a bit more of that, and let's go and see what goodies we've got over on the other place. Yeah, I thought I'd have a go at sort of, you know, I don't know if there is a. Well, obviously there's that website calculator, but what I was using that for. Did I explain that? I probably didn't, did I? Oh, these rotors. Oh, I got loads of rotors then. So it's reinforced plate we're kind of lacking. If I was to change this to reinforced plate, would it work? Iron and things. No, the rotors are rods, aren't they? So if I did, I would need to change this or to iron plate, wouldn't I? So I change that to iron plate, and that one to iron plate. And these are doing screws, so that's fine. So let's just stand here. Yeah, what I had to do in the calculator was go in, and you can load your save file into this calculator. So it's also a map editor. You know, it calls it a calculator, but it's a map editor as well. And I'm sure it's got calculator functions, but I didn't really look at that. I was just following this guy's video on YouTube. I should have looked at who it was, but give them a shout out, as it were. But yeah, it allows you to load your file into the, you know, into this calculator, and then you can edit the file. And obviously, you know, you could cheat and stuff, and I assume that's what it. I mean, cheating quotes. You know, a game like this, it's sort of why does it matter? But you could basically edit the file and literally set the height property of the entities. So basically, the problem was though that obviously, well, not necessarily obviously, but I guess Unreal has its own height referencing system, and you know, so height being Z basically, so the Z axis. And it obviously has its own system, and then, you know, a developer either, I guess, uses that as you know, each unit of height in Unreal as 1 meter or 1 foot or whatever they want to use. And obviously the Satisfactory devs, you know, Coffee Stain, they've come up with their system, but it means that the numbers don't correspond in any way that, you know, it kind of has to calculate it, because you can't. I mean, you could work it out, but it's a bit complicated. So it gives you these things where you can move the height up and down by, you know, 1 meter, 2 meters, 4 meters, 8 meters, that sort of thing. And it does the calculation and resets the height. And then you save the file out, and you know, when you load it back in, you know, it will have adjusted the height. But as I say, I was really having trouble working out, because basically sea level is not 0 in the game, and so I couldn't work out what height I needed to set it at, and that's why I had 4 goes, and basically eventually worked out sort of where 0 altitude was, and set it slightly in terms of that cliff promontory we were on, and set it slightly above that. And then, as you saw in the second time, when they load up the file, basically the vehicle is above the ground and it drops onto the ground. But I guess with that other tractor that got stuck, it's either too close to the height, or it's trying to spawn it in the cliff, so maybe it moves it over, and that's why it drops through slightly. But I had that trouble as well, so I reset both the I set the vehicle that we lost, and that other tractor happened to be close by. I loaded it up, and there was my tractor again, and the other tractor was, you know, half in the ground again, like you saw. So I had to have several goes at it. Right, so this here needs clearing off, really, doesn't it? Oops. So I'm hoping there's iron plate in there, and we can therefore now set this to reinforced plate, and it'll be okay loading them in. And while we're away, it'll make a load of them in case it turns out we need more. But yeah. So yeah, it was a bit of a palaver, basically. It took a good couple of hours to work out. At least I know what to do, as it were, now. But I'm not sure I would. And you know, it's an early access game, but I mean, to me, that feels like something that perhaps should have been fixed already. You know, if vehicles spawning in the ground, and it's obviously sufficiently common that, as I say, there weren't a lot of people, a lot of views on that video, but there are a lot of videos, you know, sort of telling you how to fix the height on your vehicle, or well, a few vehicles. That was just the one that kind of made the most sense to me. Right, we should have had some plate made somewhere. Not there. Yeah? No. Because I manually stuck the plate in somewhere, didn't I? There we go. So I've got a bunch more rotors. A bunch more plates. Okay. Just trying to avoid sort of too many trips back and forth, like taking a whole load of stuff over there. Oh, I guess the other thing, I could build a tower, couldn't I, and maybe try and use that. Lookout tower, yeah, I can build one there. Right, so, top back in. Drive over. Started this a bit earlier, half hour early, because basically I was a bit bored, basically. Because we're massively busy at work early in the week, and where am I going? Rather than it sort of, what is that? Is that something? What is this? If it is something, I can't yet interact with it. Okay. I wonder if that's some later resource or... There we go. Anyway, yeah, so really busy at work, and it was like... got to today and basically burnt through all of my week's hours. But also then didn't have anything to do, so it was like it was finished by 11 o'clock. I've no idea whether that does any damage to them at all. I imagine even if it does, you know, my driving away will cause it to respawn anyway. But yeah, so I thought, well, might as well listen to the practice for Monaco, which was obviously done yesterday. But recorded it. And it was like, well, what else am I doing? Might as well kick this off. Yes, so we have... Woo! We have... coal there, coal there, coal there. Loads of coal. Coal for literal days. So I'm thinking, if the vehicle will avoid running me over, please. I'm thinking, can I get up here? There's a nice easy way on top of this. What I'm thinking is we stick a tower on. No. A tower on top of this. You know. Can I get up here? On top of this. And that'll give me a good look round. Something made a noise then. Oh, some of those. Right. If I hit it with that, will it kill one of them? Ooh. So it's very effective against them. But obviously tough to aim, one would expect. Shouldn't there be a third one? Or did that die because of me hitting it? Oh, no, there's a third one. No, where's it gone? Where's it gone? Where have you gone? Okay, don't know where that's gone. But this has copper ore in it. That's interesting. No, don't know where that bug's gone. Oh well. So what I was thinking is, say, stick a lookout tower up here, and that'll give me a proper view of the surroundings. So that's quite a big flat area there, isn't it? Okay. Oops. Oh. Got some shoulder pain. So we could have something here, as we kind of got already. But this looks like a better building area. Now, what's the range on building? Foundation. Because if we can put a flat floor to build your factory on, build on top of the foundations are adjusted to a grid to make it easier to line them up to each other. So can I... No, that's too far away, is it? Oh, I haven't actually got any concrete. Okay. Right, so let's go and grab some of that concrete. Maybe this bug that went missing will attack us as well. Right, so let's grab the I keep doing that. I just assume that you instantly go into your workbench, but you don't. Well, I can chuck them in. Don't need like a million of them on us, or a million of them. Let's get rid of... Oh, it's full. Yeah, okay. How did we get up? It was around the other side, wasn't it? Yeah, there we go. I guess it's despawned that bug. Whoops. Yeah, so let's see if we can build from here. We can. Unfortunately, it interacts with that though. So if I sort of put one there, what's a good orientation for it? That's probably alright, isn't it? Obviously it takes a while for the material to fly over. The question to some extent is what, whether it clips or not. Because these are the small foundations. It clips into the terrain. Because I'd rather have it, like that. I'd rather have it a bit higher up, actually. Okay, so let's... I've said this before, this game would be too frustrating if you... what about there? So if that was... If it didn't, didn't give you 100% of your materials back. Right, so if we do it there... It's also a trial run for the other area, because I never built a base. In fact, I'm not entirely sure. Oh, is that not lined properly? No, that's... It's done it randomly. No. Oh. Oh, is it saying... What's it saying? Okay, no, that looks okay. I mean, we can go over there and do it now. It's more just sort of where would be a good position. Yeah, let's go over there and... No? What's going on? What? Oh! I think I just wasted my parachute there. Right. Now, let's see if we can build here. Okay. Okay. No. Right, there we go, like that. I don't really know how big I want this. Reminds me actually of building in Fallout 4. It's kind of a very similar system. Right, so let's just put some more over here. Can I go a bit further this way? I think I can, can't I? I'm just thinking basically a gigantic open platform, really, on which I'll put a bunch of, power plants, coal power plants, and a bunch of containers, and then we'll route belts around. You gonna clip? There we go. This is annoying. I can pick them up, I guess, or no, not all of them, some of them. I guess I could use my chainsaw, could I? Would that work? But they'll respawn, you see. That's why I say it was annoying. Oh, I put the chainsaw in the truck, didn't I? Yeah, I'm guessing if I use the chainsaw, it'll clear these out basically. Okay, right. Let us. Because I quite like to leave, the water untouched, as it were. So I think we can call that done on that side. So I think we can get an extra row at least here. Now, interacting with this. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. So, I want to put some ramps on, just so that it's easier to access it. The question is, which ramps? Is that touching the ground? area. What about... 8x4 looks quite good, doesn't it? No, I think that the 8x2 works. I keep hitting R to rotate it. It's the scroll. So, clip. There we go. Guessing that's over the water, is it? Yeah. Oh. Alright, so there is a... Okay, so if we get rid of a couple of these, and then we just stick another sort of foundation. Nope, not the 8x4. 8x2. Oh, you're not gonna... Oh, you are, but you're going underneath. Of course you are. Of course you are. If I put one of them under... With the wind deeper underground. So it does remind me. Do I put one? Should I put one? Yeah, let's put one in there. I don't think I'll be. Oh, hello, Ultimate Plays. How are you doing? Don't think I'll be using vehicles for this. I think I'm sort of. If we do, we got the. Oops, we got the ramps. Should I put ramps on the other side? I guess it's worth having the access. Is this higher up over here? No, it's lower down, isn't it? Let's just do it in the middle, I think. Yeah. Looks like I'm deliberately avoiding the tree then, which is just more coincidence. Well, it's not even a tree, is it? Gigantic mushroom thingy. Okay. Yeah, so then we got access on both sides if we need it. We're doing good. Good. Yeah, okay, I like that. Right, so I might as well, I guess if I dismantle this first, I can just reuse the material straight off. Yeah, that makes the most sense. I might not have quite the amount of inventory space I need there. Let's whack that in there. Oh. Maths. So I'll take the chainsaw. Why don't I just make a... Well, unless I left one here, did I? No. Let's make a little storage thing as well then. Logistics? No. Organisation. Oh yeah, I got the industrial level 2 now as well. Personal storage. What happened there? I pressed the wrong button, obviously. Okay. Right, so let's whack some of this in here. Just whatever, really. Just trying to empty the old inventory. I'll do. Take some of this apart. So it's these sort of generators we are after. Wait, were those... Those were biomass ones, weren't they? Oh, yeah, I remember, because I had to kickstart it. Of course. Right, let's take you... Pipe. And... Get rid of that pipe. I'm not so keen on... I mean, I guess I understand why. Because it's sort of... If you wanted to replace the pipe with level 2... You know, I assume there is level 2. But certainly with the belts, leaving the support lets you clip it back up again, but when taking it apart, it means twice as much stuff to do. How much inventory space have I got? Oh, I've got loads. Right, so let's pick all of it up, I guess. And that, and that. Oh, and you as well. Is that everything? No, there's another one of them there. I guess I should really put down the pipes, you know, the supports first. It's probably more efficient. Right, so I was gonna get rid of the... I'll see if I can get rid of the... Wait, have I still got my... Yeah, I've got the bias. Cool, okay, so it'll get rid of it, but it'll respawn as to... Or I think it'll respawn. Oh, cracky! Where the heck did you come from? Okay. Okay. And indeed, what the heck are you? Where's it gone? They're horrible, them things. You can turn like arachnophobia. I'm not really arachnophobic, but there is an arachnophobia mode. Where the heck did it spawn from? But I was under the impression they all lived underground. They're all, you know, like in caves. Oh. Did it? Oh, it's gone under the... Good lord. In fact, I think that's not what I think it is. Where does it keep going? I'm wondering if it's some kind of maybe there's a burrow or something like that here. So if we swap that out, and it's something living effectively under the ground here. It seems to sort of spawn. There you go. There you go. It hits hard. Wow. Wow, really hard. Wow. Nearly killed me in 2 shots then. I say, I don't know what that is. That looks like a bigger version of the cave spiders. Maybe it only comes out at night. But I don't know where... Oh, there it is. No, missed. Wait. Can I kill it with this? Where's it gone? I think it's toxic as well. Oh, crikey. I'm inside it. It really is horrible. Am I hitting it with that? I didn't hit it then. I keep dodging out of the way. It's so horrible. No. Oh, finally. Is that all they've given me, alien orc? Look at that. That is gross. It's definitely, it's like a bigger cousin of the cave spiders. Eesh. That's really nasty. So I wouldn't certainly classify myself as arachnophobic, but that doesn't mean I like being attacked by horrible, skittery bug things. It sort of seemed to come from over there, didn't it? So maybe there's a cave or something over there. Thrown me about that. Right. Let's finish off clearing this. Yeah. Okay. But you see, I think this is spawned back in already, isn't it? Unless I just missed it. Oops. Right, so that gives us a nice clear surface. Now, what I'm hoping is we can go back up the tower. I'm going to need rotors and stuff, aren't I? How many of these can I actually build? So we need coal generators. So I could build 3 because I haven't got enough thingies. Okay. So let's go and grab some more reinforced plate. Oh, haven't got any more reinforced plate. Did I put it in the... Yeah. Yeah. So I need that. Okay. Right. I don't know if you get... I assume you get sort of quicker and more efficient at this when you... Because this is sort of my first... It's certainly... It's the first time I've played over here at this spawn location, so I don't know it as well as I got to know, you know, the original spawn place. But also I'm not... Just sliding along in the water. Cool. Now, how do I want to orientate these? Because we need water to come in kind of in one direction. So I'm thinking we kind of have a bunch of them. In fact, I'll leave a little bit of space. We'll essentially have... No, you're not gonna... No, I can't. Why can't I get that nice and close? Right, there you go. No, no, there you go. Why did it lose the... Okay. Invalid aim location. Okay, I don't know if it's too far away. Okay, let's just go down there. Right. Yeah, I think we have the pipe sort of coming up from there. I think I could do pipe splitters. I think. Pretty sure I can. But connecting in there. And we have the coal storage over here. Yeah, okay. Right, so I can certainly build one more. How much room did I leave on this side? Quite a bit. It's quite Blade Runner-y, that music. Don't think I can build another one. I can build another one. It's quite close. Bit uneven, but that's fine. Because the other option is I could take the pipe down the sides. In fact, I might do that. So if we get rid of you, and then stick that in there. Is that right distance-wise over there? Yeah, that works. Yeah, and then we'll sort of do a reverse row, I guess, over here. Or maybe just, you know, orientate it the same. But next job is the piping. Oh, yes, good evening. Hi, hello. So we're coming into evening again. Hopefully it won't respawn whatever the heck that was. I might just run away. They don't attack any of your buildings or anything. So they're not like biters in Factoria. So. Yeah, okay. Because we have to put this a fair distance out into the water. It's under production. Yeah, there we go. Extractor. Missing rotor. Okay. Let's go and get some rotor then. Okay, something made a weird noise. We need rotors. Have we got rotors? Yes, we've got loads of rotors. What am I looking for? Water extractor. So, yeah, I can make oodles of them. Cool. You don't normally join me for Satisfactory Ultimate Plays? I don't know. If you come round to the game, or just wanted to watch the stream. I was a bit confused last week because I mean, you know, basically nobody watched, and initially I was a bit puzzled why, and then I don't know if you know, but what's it called? Subnautica Below Zero launched last week as well. Mass Effect Legendary Edition as well was another big launch, but I kind of don't know that the audiences are similar for a game like this and that. That's annoying that won't clip to any kind of grid. But yeah, I eventually sort of... Well, I kind of knew it was, because... Or it would be like that. Because... Oh! Is that where I put that? That seems to have been further out. But we should be able to put 2 of them there. Now, have I got... No, I haven't. I'm guessing Pipeline Mark II comes from maybe the next level of research. Or maybe there isn't a Pipeline Mark II. I'm sure there was. Okay. In that case, because I want to stick in... Where are they? It'd be under organisation, wouldn't it? One of these fluid buffers. Has an in and out for pipes. Because what I'm hoping... Actually, let's have a look. Does it tell you what the flow rate is? So... Transports up to 300 meters cubes of fluid per minute. right? And then the production, default extraction rate 120 meters cubed water per minute. So in other words, a single Mark 1 pipe can hold the flow from several of these pumps. So what we can do to get the alignment right is basically put the fluid storagey thing on there, and then we'll just hook up the pipes into there. So maybe I should put a foundation here. Not a foundation, a ramp. Oh, steep ramp? Let's do steep ramp. Yeah, so I'm thinking we end up having a fluid buffer here. Like so. Oh. Oh, I didn't bring any modular frames, did I? Nuts. In fact, I didn't bring any, I don't think. Didn't bring any. I think I left them all, and we had loads as well, I think. Something was making modular frames. So that's not got any modular frames. That's not got any modular frames. And this is the wrong one for making this sort of stuff. Yeah, this makes all them. So we could just make a quick and dirty craft bench. And then can I make modular frames, and if so, how many? Just 4. But I only need 2? How many do I need for a fluid buffer? 5. So I can't make enough, but that's because I only need a few more of them, I think. So that's 4. So that's... Oh, you get 2 at once, don't you? You get 2 at once. Well, we've had another night go by and we weren't attacked by another one of them horrible thingies, so hopefully that's it in terms of its spawning. Never quite understood the spawning in this game. I think it might be an area thing where if you're in, if you're close by, it won't spawn them again. But as soon as you leave the area, it'll spawn some more. Right, so what I'm hoping is that I can kind of use this to plop down. To plop down a sort of connector in a nice line. Pipeline junction cross. So and we can line it up like that. You're not sticking to a... Isn't it? Is it not control? Oh, there you go. Huh. That's odd. I could maybe stick it on the... No. Trying to line it up. It's not really snapping to a grid, which I assume is because it's at a different height. Okay. So we want 3 pipe supports, I guess. So here. So 1 for that one. Wait. But what? What? I am confused. No? Logistics. Does that then... Hey, why has it done it like that? What? Well, it's clearly something I did, but... What? That's better. Don't know what I did there. Yeah, I know the pipe must snap. Why don't you let it snap then? So that's that. So I'm thinking one sort of going in this side. And I don't mind if it gets a bit spaghetti here. Pipeline there. Are you gonna? Does it at least look somewhat decent? Oh, I can't get under it. Yeah, so we need a support here for this one. No, what? Why do you keep doing weird angles? What am I pressing that's causing that to happen? There you go, why has it done that? Right, so another go. So, say put it here. I don't understand why it keeps doing weird angles. Right, okay. So put that there. That there. Straight to there, there. This connect to here. No? You're not gonna... Okay. Oh, I think I'm gonna trap myself there. Let's go out and round. There we go. So I guess we could stick another one on. Slightly more than the pipe, you know, this total pipe can handle, but that's fine. I'm not too fussed about that. Can I build another one? Production, water extractor. Rotate it round. Snap to a line. It does mean it's miles away now though. Is this going to line up? No. Logistics. Pipeline support. There you go. Why has it done that? No. Honestly, I have no idea why it's doing that. I don't know how I'm holding it that's causing that to happen. Either way. Right, we want that attached there. Ooh, like so. Can I jump on there? No. I've got to get some power over here as well somehow. Right, so how am I going to do that? I could, if I swim out to this one. Is that going to work? Can I get on there? No. I could do it from the tower, I guess, if I can reach that far. Where's the actual power connector? It's that, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So, I mean, can I, if I put that there, and then maybe one there, and then one there. let's come up on this side. And then we want to connect these. So those are all connected together. So we could run a power line over that way. Connect it to the middle one, say. Yeah, I like that. Power. Mark 1 power pole. Oh, they clip to the edge. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I like that. So I didn't do much like structure building. It was very much King of the Spaghettis build when I played the game the first time. Just absolutely higgledy-piggledy mess of everything. So what I'm sort of hoping is we can... I can't come this way, can I? Because, yeah, that has a in and out. And that. I could always move it, I guess. I basically set myself up to come down the middle here. What I'm slightly worried about is I don't know whether the clipping works with the pipes or not. And so how much room I might have to allow. So let's try that out. Let's just stick in a belt. It's going the wrong way. Oh no, it's going the right way. So this would be some sort of belt coming in. And what I'm sort of anticipating is we put another what? Another pipeline junction. Sort of maybe here. Which I want to connect. Line up. You gonna line up with you? That is very difficult to tell where that is. Can I stand on there? Ah, there is a blue line there. Right. So we put that. No. Yes. No. There you go. So we put that there. Because how much... Doesn't this tell me how much water it uses? I can't remember. 45 meters cubed per minute. So we've set this up that it's going to max out a pipe, which is 300, isn't it? So 300. So we could support at least 6. Because it's 2, 4, 6 would be 5, 10. Would be 30 under, so we couldn't support 7. So actually having 4 in a row is not necessarily needed, but I could always stick another secondary pipe on. So that's fine. So what I'm thinking is we then have pipelines, because oh yeah, I could do stackables, couldn't I? Of course. So this is like this basically. Like in between them. No. Oh, it's because I'm moving. I see. Okay. I see, said the blind man. I bet that's why it requires the double thing as well. Can you do that with belts? That's a revelation to me, that. Right, so idea, as I say, is we have... Now, it only gives you 4, yeah, 4 cross ones, doesn't it? Oh well. It'd be nice to have a tour, basically. Are you lining up? You're not lining up. Why are you not lining up? Why is... Oh, there we go. That's there. It'd be a little tricky to find the clip points. Not clip points, alignment points. Why are you not... I've been dumb, it's not giving me any. And that's lined up with that perfectly, isn't it? But it's not showing me any. Maybe I have to put the actual pipes in? So, as I say, what do we do in terms of clipping here? What we do is we don't care. It appears to be fine. Oh, except... yeah. Now will you give me the... Nope. Is this not properly aligned on something? So we should have pipeline junction. Is that correct? I mean, that looks about right, but let's see if we can jump on top. It's aligned that way. So I think that's about right. Nope, jumped over it. Okay. I jumped over it. Yeah, that's aligned. I don't know why it's not giving me the yeah, the blue lines basically. Still, we can do it this way. Something made a... yeah, we're getting blue lines there. Suggests this one is not quite on the grid, maybe. Oh well. Oh well. Oh, and that's not even aligned properly. So why has it done that then? Why did it give me a blue line if the blue line was not what it was aligned with? There we go. Don't know. Right, pipe. Cool. I put fuel in. So it's 15 per minute that it consumes. And a level 1 bell, and it delivers 60. Well, that's 120, isn't it? So if I put a level 2 bell in, level 2 system in, then it's 120. So it's 15, 30, 45, 60. And then if we end up with some on this side as well, we could support all of them, except I haven't got the pipe really to do that, but that doesn't matter. You know, I can sort that out later with more pipage. Okay. Excuse me. So it suggests we need a parallel. There you go, you see, it takes these out. A sort of parallel belt. Because if it's not fussed about clipping, that's fine. I'm happy with that. But we need a splitter aligned with each thing, basically. And then we'll oh no, they overlap. Do they? Or is it just clip into the wrong thing? What are you aligning with there? Nothing. Let's go and have a look. Up here. Let's have a look at the splitter again. No. Why would I want you to align? So you want like that. Why would I want you to align with the main thing? I obviously want you to align with the belt input. So like that. Which I think that does work. It's just it's being obnoxious. So I think that lines up there. So if we try a level 2 belt. No, you're just going to be tedious, are you? Okay. There you go. So yeah, whether it cares or not about clipping seems to be a bit random. And no, that isn't properly aligned. Okay. Okay. So, how best to do this? I wonder if it'll let me do conveyor poles lined up. It's determined to align it with the centre of the machine, which obviously is not where I actually want it. Where I want it as aligned there. Maybe if we do that, and then align that like that. No? No. Okay. So certainly it's aligned with something there. I should work out how to put things on my hotbar. Oh, there we go. Bind to hotbar. 0 to 9. Anyway, so I want level 2 belts. So go there. And into there. Oops, what am I doing? There we go. Okay. Oh, this is proving to be a bit painful. I wasn't quite anticipating this. So what did I do? I put in a pole thingy. I aligned it with that. Is that me or is that at an angle? No, it's okay. Where did I actually put it? Yeah, it was there. Oh, oh bugger. So we put it there again. And there. Oops. No. It's weird how you get used to sort of directional controllability in games when you're jumping. So, splitter. Now, are you nicely aligned? What are you aligned with? I don't know. I think you're aligned okay. So I think those are all okay. I mean, I could switch this down to conveyor 1 belt here, couldn't I? Because all the material will have been kind of... No? No. Used up, as it were. Certainly by the last one. I might do level 2 here, though. No. And level 2 into there. Oh. Oh well. I said oh because this isn't straight here. Are these all straight? Those are all straight, aren't they? I can't have that. Gotta move that out. So I need to take out that. And will it let me put this here? So it needs to be aligned. Like that. Are you going to let me connect to that? Let's just take it out. Let's avoid the issue. In fact, all of these could be level 1 belt because it's only 15 items a second. In fact, let's do that. No, no. Oh. Right, so what now? Don't need these to be level 2, basically, because it only needs to deliver 15 items a second. And these are quite expensive in terms of, you know, what we're making, certainly for where I am in terms of production capability, anyway. Right. So. That. Right. That. And you're already done. Okay, so. Ah, flipping heck. What I sort of need to do now is work out where the power connector is. Where do you actually connect power to? Oh, is it at the back? Oh, it is, isn't it? Actually, we can go up here. Because we've got one on the corner, haven't we? Yeah. So perhaps if I put one... Whereabouts is it specifically? Oh, it's there. Okay. So we could pop a power pole on each of these. Yeah, there we go. That's nice and straight. No, 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 no. What have you done there? What have you done there? One there, maybe? I like that you can clip these to the thing. That is quite, you know, clip to the edge. Oh, am I out of? No. Okay. And that's on the corner, isn't it? Yeah, I like that. So we want to bring this along. Where's no? Why have you not? Can you go right to the edge? Or is that too far? No, that's cool. Excellent. Because we can hook this back up to our other system, our other, you know, line coming in, and use that to take the power over to these lads. We need to upgrade all of them. Oh dear. The other upgrade I did is I got a like a proper connector for my microphone. It's a blue snowball mic, which I've heard some people say is rubbish, but I quite like it. And certainly for the price, it was only 50 quid. I got it ages ago, and I use it for my YouTube stuff as well. So, idea is that this connects up here. This is sort of a buffer. I don't know really that I need a buffer, but you know, that's fine. And then connects to that, and that feeds water down the side. Now, that can only feed really one set of these. Fuse broken. One of your programs is shut down. That's it, attempting to power this up, basically, because I connected it over. Yeah, it's attempting to run those, and it doesn't have the power in the bioburners to do that. So that's why it's shut down. I shouldn't have connected it up, really. But what I'm thinking, basically, is because I think I can support 6 with the water. So what I'm thinking is we have 2 more here, and then we have some kind of storage, and bring all of the, all of the all of the coal over to a load of storage here, and then we feed the storage out into these lads. That is my thinking. And whether I add the two extra power ones here or not, I don't know. I doubt it. But what we need to do is this needs to be level 2 belt. We need to do that for sure. Loggy sticks. Where's loggy sticks? There's loggy sticks. Over up, make 2. In fact, yeah, just two supports 6, I think. At least. I'm not going to hook them up now, though. Right, but what I am going to do is connect the pipes. So that that's done. And then all of our coal power plants have at least connected. And let's connect this to here, and then this to here. So in theory they're all sort of ready to go, except that we don't have any coal to run anything. So let's put in now this level 2 storage, industrial storage that I did. 48 slots for storage, storing large amounts of items, has 2 inputs and outputs for conveyor belts. Okay. So I could have one set of conveyors coming over from, the one that's over there, and the other from the other side, and stick them both in, I think. And then have, hopefully, I assume it's a unified storage. Oh, I need steel beams and steel pipes. Okay. Hopefully it's like a unified storage. But I'm wondering if it does anything. I'm going to use the word weird, but it isn't. It wasn't weird, but anything unusual, like Dyson Sphere program. Well, that's the point. I could talk about that. Since no one's watching again. Sorry, Autoplays, if you watch on catch up or anything. I know you're not keen on this particular series, so no problem. Not watching or anything like that. It's not meant in that way. It was just a little joke. I was actually Nilhouse did a video about kind of sort of self-branding, basically, sort of almost how to sell yourself, as it were, as a streamer and a YouTuber and that sort of thing. So I don't think that would do that. And his kind of basic point was to think of something unique, that is you, as it were. Made a lot of sense, really. I'm not from a business background. Oh, we've only got 6-iron plate. Okay. I'm not like from a business background. I'm science and engineering and that sort of thing. So the whole branding and all that sort of stuff is kind of a bit foreign to me. Grab some of them. I'm just trying to make sure I've got a bit of everything, basically. I'll have a look, see what's in here. I can also grab. We could take these out and sort of leave the raw stuff, I guess. in here, and I could also stick these organic things that we got, basically, in there. Oh, we've also randomly got a bit of limestone. It must give you limestone from chopping something down. Maybe it's the mycelia also gives you limestone. But we keep getting it and I don't know where it comes from, basically. Right, let's have a look at... oh, wood. You can put wood in there. Okay. You've got a really dry throat for some reason. I think one of my problems with this series is I'm not streaming it enough, or I'm not playing it enough, at the very least. Sorry, I got something stuck in my teeth. Yeah, I'm not sort of playing it enough, basically. Let's put it there. Do I want to line it up with that? I don't think I'm fussed about that. And what? No, let's put it a bit. Let's put it so that it's in a line here, basically, with the old pump. But we want a bit of space around the back. There we go. So, do I want to curve that round, or yeah, might as well just curve it round, I think, rather than do any corners or anything. Yeah, I'm not quite playing this enough to kind of get into it. Maybe if we do something like that. Is that straight? Yeah, that sounds good. You know, not quite playing it enough to get into it properly, but also, you know, kind of not progressing enough, if you see what I mean. Right, so what we need to do with these is we actually need to upgrade them to level 2s, I think. Because what do you do 60 a minute, which is one level 1 belt. In which case, do I need to do that? Let's make one, because I need the old one of these jobs. Because I've not got level 3 miners, have I? Because it takes 2 of them. Oh, it needs the encased steel beams, which I don't have. Also needs 10 structures. I haven't got 10 of them either. Can I make them? Oh, accidentally hit the wrong thing. I've got 1. Can I take everything there? No. Oh, you can just dump things on the ground. That's interesting. Can I take everything? No. How about I put that away and that away? I can. I was trying the shortcut key from Factoria then. Right. So if we try taking one of these apart, that should give us back the second one. But we need 10 encased concretey lads. So we need 10 of them. I can make 57. But I haven't got enough inventory space. Okay. Can I make... How much does that need? That needs 10 of them as well. Okay, so if we make them, hopefully that'll free up an inventory slot. That gives us 5. 7, 9. It's not going to free up an inventory slot. It's going to use up all of our reinforced plates then. But we need them as well. So we make 20 of these, you see. That'll let us do at least 2. I don't know why it does this getting hot thing. I don't know if that's meant to be some mechanic that they're kind of going to introduce. Where you can't just, you know, sit and handcraft all the time. I'm going to fiddle about, since there's no one watching and it won't matter. I'm going to fiddle about with the light level. Oh no, that's the wrong type. Right. What's that one doing? So that switches between 3 different types of light. So there's like normal white light. And then there's 3 that knackers up the green screen. Okay. And then what do? You're on, oh, you reduce. You increase? Okay. Well, it makes me very pale, doesn't it? But the problem, that's quite bright. But the problem is that the camera auto adjusts a lot of the time. That's why. Makes me a bit pale. I might be able to adjust my other lights to sort of compensate for that. But say the problem is the camera's got some auto adjustment thing on it, and it's a bit odd to me anyway. I don't quite understand how it does what it does. Right, so can I make you now? No, I can't because I need the reinforced ones. Can I make them now? Because I've definitely got inventory slots now. Yes. So we needed 10 of these. Yeah, so I don't know if the idea is that eventually this will be some mechanic where it, you have to leave a cooldown period or something. 20. Okay. So if we just point that sort of in the direction we want it to eventually go. And then we tear that one down as well. And stick. Oh, I can't, because I need another one of these. Another one of these. Oh, I think I started a thought then about Dyson Sphere program, but they basically announced. Well, they issued an update, you know, like a bloggy FAQ type thing, and that's about to get its next update, and that update is going to include. Well, it's not blueprinting. It won't have blueprinting in it, but it'll have copy and paste. And they showed some GIFs of it working, and it looks like it might be a bit of a godsend in terms of oh, can you connect them together? Huh. Oh, I can't do that, of course, because, yeah. You can connect them together, but of course it can only take one connection, basically. Oh, I remember now. So we plop that in there. Connect that to that. And we plop another power pole here. Connect to that. That. Now we want to connect this potentially all the way over here if it'll go. Yep. So they're all wired up, but we need to bring the material over, which is going to be loggy sticks. And yeah, the sort of Dyson Sphere's new. I'm not fussed if these are spaghetti, this is fine. I would quite like to double stack them though, see how that works. Right. Not really done any of that. So if you come over, in fact, let's put a stackable conveyor pole. Unless, can I put them on top of each other maybe? Can we do sort of one here and then one on top? No. No, you are not allowed to do that. No. Let's do that then. So we want level 2 conveyor to here. Can't afford, the conveyor belt is too long. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. So what we need is more of these basically. Oops. Yeah, and it looks like, so what it looks like is it looks like you sort of Control C on a building, and then and it copies both the building itself and the inserters. Although it doesn't call them inserters, I can never remember what it calls them. The line, you know, the inserters. Copies them over. Let's get 20. No, I'm looking at the wrong number. Let's do all of them. No, actually, it's not do all of them. Right. Yeah, and it automatically then, and you can slightly tweak it, and basically it allows you to paste multiple down. So if you copy one you know, if you copy one, well, the example it showed was if you copy one oh, crikey. We're absolutely eating through them. That's annoying. I mean, what I could do, I could convert it into level 3. I mean, how much level 3 can I make? Because I've got 260 of them. So rather than do this, basically have them both go into you know, a merger. Because as far as I understand it, the mergers in this game are like they are in Dyson Sphere program, where it doesn't matter what. I mean, obviously it's got the 3, you know, it's more flexible in Dyson Sphere, where you can put anything into anything and out of anything, and it just copes basically. But this you can put, as far as I understand from memory, you know, you put 2 level 2 in and a level 3 out. It's not like Factorio where you need belts that match, basically. Belts that match, splitters that match, you know, other things, basically. So plop that there. And have this. Oh, come over here somewhere. In fact, yeah. Let's have a stackable lad here, because we want to grab the other. What are you lining up to? You're lining up to that. That's okay. I always get this thing in all sort of 3D builder games, basically, where I end up moving my head in real life to try and not compensate, but try and do what I'm trying to do in the game. So I'm thinking again, because we've got loads of this. In fact, given how easy steel is to make, almost seems easier to go from level 1 to level 3. But maybe that's because I've just massively overproduced steel. Right, so we want to do these two over here as well. Now, do I want to do them as loaders? Yes, Satisfactory program as loaders. Hello again. I say I don't know if you saw the fact, the post they did, but they're about to introduce a copy and paste function next week in Dyson Sphere, which I'm hoping is going to be a massive quality of life improvement, because I found it quite painful for my wrist to be constantly plopping down the millions of loaders that you needed. Oh my god, it was so tedious. But yeah, look, what's that shiny over there? What was that? Something sparkly. Okay. Right, so now we've discovered there's a whole coal pile that I completely missed multiple episodes ago. We might as well see. I need the encased beams and stuff again, don't I? How many of them can I make then? But yeah, they're also introducing some new planets, basically. I don't know how actually different the planets would be. I suspect it's more skins effectively than planets. But that was, it was it's quite weird actually when I was flying around the galaxy. Oh, I'm at the wrong bench. Fly around the chunk of the galaxy that you've got. How many of them can I make? So I need 20 of them, don't I? Yeah, flying around the your chunk of the galaxy, and initially you're like, wow, look at all these different planets, and different types of planets. There's lava planets and water, like ocean planets and that sort of thing. And then you sort of get through quite a few systems, and you're like, okay, there are 6 different planets. And that's it. Oh no, I need some. Excuse me, modular ones, which I don't think I can make that many of. Well, I get 2 a pop. So, is that just 2 more, or? Yeah, so we need more of them, which we can make some of. So I suspect it's going to be just effectively skinning planets rather than... Yeah, I don't think they're going to introduce new resources or anything. Which is fine. It's got a nice level of complexity to it. No, I don't want that. That. I'm going to be short, aren't I? I'm going to be 7 short, I think. Right. So in order to do that, I need more of them. But I then need to do that. I've run out of iron plate. Okay. How I got iron? No, I've got nothing in there. Oh, didn't I bring some iron ore? Oh, I've got some more iron plate. Wrong belch. I keep doing that. So we want how many more of them? A bunch more of them. Because I want to do level 2 belt again and join them together and bring it over as level 3. So we're going to need a few of these. Let's do about 20 or so. So it's good that they you know, it's still practical to handcraft things, certainly at this stage in this game. But it also sort of, I do wonder, because it's, or I find it slightly difficult anyway to do the 3D building in this, because it's the same problem I had in Valheim as well, where it's like you're kind of too close to it all the time. The great thing about Factorio and that, the perspective of that game, is I find it a lot easier to build in Factorio. Multi-miner, plop you down. But then there's a whole bunch of like cheats, effectively, or simplifications this does to kind of offset that a bit. Like, I mean, none of your resource piles ever run out, and I'm pretty sure they've said they're never going to even do that. You know, they're never going to have exhaustible resources. So, you know, I mean, obviously, I'll probably end up coming and upgrading this and stuff, but once it's built, you know, and it'll do, you know, everything I need it to, sort of thing. And then connect this. Where's the power pole? There. Right, so same again. So we want a level 2 belt if we can. To here? No, can't afford it. Maybe it's just because I've not built enough reinforced plate, but it seems like level 3 belt is just like easier, because all it's using is those steel. Oh, well, it's, you know, it's got the poles and all that sort of stuff for other things, but the steel things it uses are actually really easy to make. So yeah, we'll take this over there, so we'll have it both feeding in. And so we'll have to see if it does the same sort of strange-ish behaviour that Dyson Sphere does. I don't remember it being strange, but you never know. There, and then you there, you there. The big trick with this is going to be starting it up, because where's it gone? No? Connected there. Oh, conveyor belt is too long. Okay. So it's there and there. It seems to cancel it when you go in the water. That's annoying. Right, so let's put the belt there. That. So is everything connected up? It's connected, but not powered. So what I'm thinking is we can kind of jump start it with a bit of hand insertion, basically. So I should have, yeah, let me see, got a load of coal. Load of coal. I should be able to chuck in. Hopefully. Right. Now this probably won't work, but we can give it a go. Whoops, fell off again. Because we need enough power to pump the water over for this to start making power. Alright, see you later, Ultimate Place. Right. As I say, this probably won't work, but we will give it a go. No, looks like it did work. Ish. Hopefully, the 100 coal will be enough to bring the coal round, basically. So this should come in here. Let's have a look at this. What does it actually do? Yeah, just like it's a unified storage. And it comes out of here. Goes into our system here. Fills up. I still don't quite understand the how it does the power chart. Because if this is... So the production is matching it because, I believe, because of our bio burners. I believe that they are variable rate of production. But if that's the case, why has it now suddenly gone flat? Is that because we're now... Maybe this one had run out of coal, you know, instantaneously? It's only getting 10 water. That's interesting. So you're only getting 16. You're full. Pipeline 1. 250 meters cubed per minute. Are you slowly filling up? Oh, you're now full. Okay, so it just takes it a while to come through. Yeah, there we go. So that's all fine. I guess that's what it was. I guess that's why it wasn't quite there. So basically, we have a whole load of coal power, and the coal works in that it's continuous production. So the coal doesn't sort of turn off and on. It used to, but that's one of the things they changed in update 4. Sorry, just rearranging something. It used to, but it doesn't now. So that means all of our biomass burners are switched off. And the grey line at the top must be, the capacity must be, if all of our biomass burners were running, as well as coal, we could get up to there. And this is the amount of power we would consume. So it doesn't look like coal's very... We need more, basically. Okay. So can I make more? Can I build... Because we reckoned 6, didn't we? Can I build 2 more power plants and fit them in? I cannot, because I do not have them. How many of them can I make? Them meaning... reinforced plate. So yeah, I don't think I've played this enough to really properly get into it. Oh, I'm gonna... Oh, I might hurt myself then. But... I have some holiday coming up. Next Thursday and Friday, and then Monday is a bank holiday in the UK again. Get 2 bank holidays in May. Aren't governments generous? What I want's a bunch more reinforced plate. How much did it coal? Why don't we add it to our... So I want 2 of them. So I need 40 reinforced plate. I cannot make 40 reinforced plate. I can go and grab that iron ore and see how close I can get. Oh, it's not iron ore I'm going to run out of. Yes, it is. Iron plate. Hang on, did I already grab it? Because it says I can make 132. Oh, I've got the iron ingots. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to stick in these 2 coal power plants that I think we can support. And then I'll head back to base so that we're ready for next time. I will probably pick this up. I mean, certainly I'll play on Friday. But because it's a holiday day, I might... I need 20 more, don't I? No, I need to keep going. I might stream for either a bit longer on Friday or maybe do a Thursday Satisfactory stream. It would be good to actually get to making an actual factory, or at least setting up some kind of production that will allow us to do the next, tiers, or the next space elevator requirement. How many am I going to be short? I'm going to be short by 1, I think. Alright. Yeah, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Meaning not perfect. I tend to ramble all over the place, don't I? I wonder if that could be my unique feature. My uniqueness in terms of being a streamer, just incoherent all over the place. Jabber. Meaning jibber jabber, not Jabba the Hutt. Right. So, as I say, we can hopefully get this. No, are you going to be a bit of a pain? No, is that aligned? Floor is too steep. That means it's off the edge, I bet. Rather than actually being too steep. Okay, it's very difficult to tell what that's aligning to. Right. You see, this is my problem. This is the problem I have. I now don't know what that's aligning to. Let's pop it down and see where it's... Because if it's parallel, in line with that one, then it should all be okay. Except not, because those don't align, do they? Okay, so actually, if we put these, because I got plenty of room here and I can only support 2 more, so we can build, because basically it's rotational symmetry rather than, so if I build these here, no, that's not aligned. No, need that to be a bit further over. So I need it to be there, I think. Yeah, I should be able to connect a belt there then, so... Oh, but I can't afford very much belt, can I? Pipe should be okay, because I can... that's just the... what's it called? The copper sheet. Let's see what this looks like. If we just connect this up. Locky sticks. Pipeline. Like that. Yeah. Imagine if they enforced clipping in this game. Wow. Right. Our coal generator, and we want it to line up again with one of those. So we want it to line up like that. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. I bet I can't. Nope. Perfect amount. Perfect amount. Anyone would think I'd planned it. Right, so it's pipeline. Pipeline. Brilliant. So I'll give it a little minute to... Oh, look, it can go over the edge. What was it moaning about then? Oh, I don't know. We need to connect this up to some power poles, don't we? Sorry. Like that there. And let's put that there. And then like that. Like that. So, we have power for days, mate. So we're actually producing more than our, aren't we? Maximum consumption at the moment. And we have capacity way up at 670. Cool. Now is this backing up? Is this... Oh, look at that. That's absolutely crammed. So we could do some kind of system of... Oh, that's a point. I was just thinking, can I get my... I don't know if I can get my truck round, my tractor. I can always deconstruct it. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. It's got a lot of stuff in it though. Too much for me to carry. But how about we leave some bits and pieces... Oops. Leave some bits and pieces here. In fact, probably better to leave. If I leave... I can't take all, can I? No. What do we want to leave here? I can't store all either, can I? No. So if we put leave the raws here. Oh no, I'll leave them. Like that. Oh no, put steel ingots in. Leave the coal. Obviously this is my inventory, but you know what I mean. So if I leave a bit of concrete, you know, some of them, leave that maybe. You know, some of these. What happened then? It is confusing me. We'll leave, might as well leave them. What we've got of them and that. So we also want a bit of wire, a bit of cable. Might need multiple storage boxes. And I guess some rotors. And might as well leave some screws. And I've just moved all of those over, and I didn't need to move all of those over. What did I grab that I didn't need to grab? Nothing, I don't think. So to chuck these in this box, or boxes, I guess, eventually. Put them in. No, I'll take the coal with me if I can. So there isn't quite enough room. Let's take... We don't need to take them, so we'll just leave them. Yeah, so there's a bunch of stuff there. Not a very good selection of stuff, but a bunch of stuff. Take all. Sort. Right, now, can I... I'm not going to be able to go this way, am I? So I think I've boxed my tractor in, basically, because I can't drive through that belt. Yeah, okay. We'll just pick it up then. Or, you know, deconstruct it. And then build it up at over here and drive over. So yeah, so basically wrapping up the stream. Now I think. Have you got trapped? Have you got trapped? What you got trapped for? Transportation, tractor. Which is the back? That's the back, isn't it? And then fuel you up. So I'm a bit loath to leave anything in the tractor now because of my whole problems of it disappearing. Or not disappearing, going underground. Oh no, I can't go this way, can I? Because it's toxic. Yeah, so I'll head back. And then I suspect if I do anything off stream, I probably won't. It will be deconstructing the base so that we're ready to go next time. I suspect instead I'll do a long stream on either, well, an extra stream on Thursday or a long stream on Friday, or maybe both, a combination thereof, where I'll actually build something resembling a base. And what I'll do off stream in the interim is try and work out how much I can build of what, etc, etc. In terms of production volumes and that sort of thing, because we need to be producing quite a lot of stuff to support the space elevator, and that'll be the focus. The focus will be getting the space elevator filled up rather than sort of, caching materials for a new build or something like that. So I'm just gonna, I expect to make a base that is able to produce what I want it to produce for the space elevator. So that'll be that's our next goal, basically. So there'll be there'll be like tons of iron plate over here and stuff. So let's have a look and see what it is actually we would need to make. So essentially I'm expecting to build a factory that's going to produce these in, if not quickly, then at least produce them at a reasonable sort of rate, so we can sort of leave it going. But basically they're all quite reliant on steel, is my understanding. Because you're in this, so that's all iron. But them things, versatile frameworks. How can I quickly have a look at them? Actually, how much? Well, we could actually do with topping up the biomass. Yeah, okay, let's top up the biomass because we brought a load of back with us by accident. So what have we got the most of? the wood in, I guess. Put wood in. Change this to wood. And then we'll go and grab a whole bunch of biomass. Insert this in here. And I'll do my sign-offs, yeah. So I'll say next stream, which will either be Thursday or Friday. And this isn't a popular live stream series, so for me, so and it's quite a popular series that people do stream, but so I've not particularly got an audience for it, so I'm not fussed about announcing it particularly, but yeah, I will almost certainly do it. Need a bit more, crikey. I guess the base was kind of running on the bio stuff until there was some power surge when I tried to turn all the coal on. In fact, I'm not sure why I'm doing this, because I'll probably deconstruct it all. But there you go. Yeah, so I'm going to stick these in over there as well. Yeah, so I'm Trismegistus. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube at Trismegistus, though it is alias to Triggles on YouTube, and I had a load of modular frames here. It is alias to Triggles, as I say, on other platforms. Actually, let's sort out one of these. So put that back and that back. And that's where you can find me, as I say. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. I stream this, Satisfactory, on Fridays normally, starting at 3 o'clock. It's just a bit of fun after work, basically. Just to sort of something a bit different, something familiar to me in the sense of the millions of hours of Factorio I've played. It's not millions, obviously. It is coming up on 2,000 though, which is a lot. I also stream Factorio on the weekend, also starting at 3. So Satisfactory starts at 3 PM BST and goes on for a couple of hours typically, and then I stream Factorio Saturdays and Sundays again, starting at 3 PM BST and going for at least 3, but usually 4 hours. I might stream a bit earlier tomorrow because it's Eurovision, and I usually like to watch Eurovision. Bit dodgy this year because of political situation, shall we say. But yeah, you know, it's something that the BBC does, and big supporter of the BBC in the UK. So yeah, so I say I'll be back tomorrow, 3 o'clock, British summertime, playing a bit of Factorio when we will deconstruct. When we will, well, basically, well, I shouldn't preempt it, but I did one of the I did the achievement I was working on, 101 hours, 101 items achievement this week, and it only took me about 26 hours, I think it was, which I think bodes well for me having a go at the 2, speedrun achievements as well. So I might do that at some point. But yeah, in terms of Factorio, we've basically built a base. It's able to launch rockets, but it's nowhere near as speedy and efficient as it needs to be. And what I mean by that is I need to do a load of upgrading. I started building a green circuit factory, but it needs a load of like circuit modules basically. But I also, during the week, I did a bit of fiddling around because I could half remember how I normally do it, so I did a bit of fiddling around in creative mode. So I now know how I usually set them up, so we can rework that. But also then do a red circuit factory, and that should get us the materials we kind of need to actually get everything properly running. And so the streams this weekend should be the upgrades, basically, of the base, and yeah, and then we should basically be ready to start making all the stuff we need for the mega base. So yeah, so that's exciting. Yeah, so I've been Tris Magicius, and thank you for watching if you have been, either live or on the VODs. I archive the VODs to YouTube, Tuesdays and Thursdays for Factorio, Friday for Satisfactory. Yeah, and that's everything I've got to say, basically. So if you have been watching, thank you very much for doing so, and I will hopefully catch you in another live stream.